Hello everyone, I would like to present to you my new project. It's gonna be in the marketplace hopefully next week or so. I'm submitting this as we speak now. Anyway, let me show you what it does first. So it starts with the menu. You can obviously expand this if you want it to become a main menu. And then you can select your character from here. And with the characters it reads all the attributes and a little short description or a story, background story as I call it here. uh, and then when you are done selecting the character you want, it updates by basically updates here, updates everything here as well. And then when you hit start game it will jump in the new menu with your selection, and then you can obviously have your project wherever it is. Alright, so it might looks, like very simple and nothing much in it, but let me actually show you what's happening in the background. So, starting with, it has one data table. That's all what you need actually to edit it. Unless you want to edit the look of the menu, obviously, that's a different story. But if you want to use it as it is, then you only need to add your characters here. Now, I just showed you the example with 4 characters, but the beauty of this system is you can actually add, well, in theory, as many as you want, but so far I tried it with 12, and it needs a little tweaking of the radius of the platform, otherwise it will just work. So let me show you, for example, with 8 characters. So I will just duplicate this 9 times, okay, whatever. And that's it. As soon as I start, you see it comes with all the characters rotating and all that. So obviously I added 5 different green characters, but basically it will just work. You don't need to worry about anything else. So you can just literally add your characters and then add their descriptions, stats, whatnot. Let's call them, for example, if they are classes, then this is a healer, this is maybe mage, this is maybe a hunter, this is a warrior, and so on and so forth. Okay, so this is what I actually loved about programming this project, and I thought, ooh, this is really nice, so maybe I should share it with other people. Now, let me also show you, in fact, let me just quickly go through this database. So you have the character name, picture, class, whatever, but then you have all the stats that you can add. Skills, if you want to give them like special skills, then I already have the what it's called, the structure ready for you to add any skills for the characters. And then even if those skills, you can add different levels, like say for example, you can do 20% more damage and in level 0, but then when you upgrade that skill to level 2, then you can do 40% more damage, and so on and so forth. So this is the skills, and then you have the character story, or if you want, if you want to use it with items, for example, in a store, then this can be, for example, item description. So this is the data table here, and then you have all the structure that I can think of that is relative to that kind of a menu. So you have any sort of animations for the character, or armor and so on. You have attributes, character class, item details, which is a load of stuff coming in there. Say for example, for an armor or a weapon, you can add all that kind of stuff in here. If for quest and objectives, like basically I added everything that I can think of for item or character kind of selection screen. You have also the enumerations, all of them, all the ones that you need for this system, and then you can obviously add your own as well. The other thing that I want to show off, it's like as much as it's like very powerful, I would call it, it's actually very simple code. So there is not much you will worry about, you know, like it's easy to debug. You can find it very quickly. It's literally just the math that took me a while to figure out, and how to repurpose those different nodes into something that could be used in a menu. So for the main menu, you see this is the menu, and this is the whole code that you need for the menu. That's it, done. So that's why I'm in love with this system, because it's simple but yet very powerful, very beautiful. Now let me just say something very quickly. If you already purchased the multiplayer game system, then you don't need to buy this system, because this menu will come with the next update anyway. Unless you want the menu system for a different project, then that's a different story. But otherwise, I will include this in my multiplayer game system anyway. Alright, so what else I wanted to show off? There are the characters and all the different classes here. You can obviously, you know, like just add a child if you want to, you know, you reuse my system. Oh yeah, and for the framework, you have the base, all everything, you know, like here as base, game mode, game state, player, controller, and then you have for the gameplay, you have for the menu. I already created all of those for you, so you don't need to worry about those. You have some icons and obviously the widgets. Two example menus. So the main menu, which we just show you, you probably will need that one, but then the new map you can put your own instead. The only thing is, once you add your menu, your new map, then in the main menu you will need to change this. Instead of open level new map, you just put your own map, and that's it. It's gonna work. Just make sure that you use the game mode, a child of this game mode, because this game mode has the code that will read the character that you just selected, or the item, or whatever. Yeah, that's it. So it's I'm so excited about it, and I'm looking for your feedback. Have a lovely day. Bye bye.